The Apple Butter Festival has been bringing people together yearly since 1977 with activities, vendors, and lots of apple butter. This comes after the resignation of the council member who could have solved the city's December problem. Newswatch reporter Josh Turner is live in Nelsonville with the latest. Josh?
Coming up, I'm Talia Milwich reporting live on Court Street as Brew Week kicks off with a bang. Stick around to hear about the events of the week.
Vinton County Fair lets local students grow as people while showing off their growing animals. I got to attend the fair and see the work everyone has put on over the past few months. This is the sound of tradition, passed down through generations, through friends and families, all under the elms. A summer concert series that brings people together through music.
My son and his family will be probably joining me here shortly. My wife will be joining me a little bit later. It's a good place to meet people.
King has been a loyal fan of the concert, enjoying music under the elms every summer for around 10 years.
There's fellowship all around.
Loyalty to the concert series isn't just reserved for the audience. Metra Peterson is the daughter of one of the founders of the concert. She's been playing in the band since 1978.
I'm a dutiful child, and I guess I will show up and play my flute.
Peterson, along with Pete Coladas, are the two longest musicians playing in the first show of the year, each committing 40-plus summers to playing with the band.
I asked a few people if it was okay if you was a high school student to play, and they said sure. And I've been doing it ever since.
The concert brings something for everyone, young and old, to appreciate.
Then my son, he really enjoyed sitting on the podium during the concerts, and he would sit there and conduct during the concerts.
Oh, there's a few of the old timers that are still here, but just a lot of fun.
Reporting for Newswatch, I'm Talia Milwich, under the elms in Athens. Summit County's Issue 1 proposes a renewal of the 2.95 mils and an increase by 0.5 mils for the benefit of the Alcohol, Drug Addiction, and Mental Health Services Board.
We have been spending into our reserves over the past couple of years to support increased costs to our services and the Stand Up New programs.
The 2.95 mils has generated about $37 million for the ADM. The board hasn't asked for an increase to that millage for 18 years.
That funding has been in place for quite a long time. It has sustained the system, through the opiate epidemic, through the COVID pandemic.
Due to higher prices and inflation, Wade says losing this funding could be devastating to the community.
This will help make sure that we can sustain a reserve in times of crisis, a reasonable reserve.
The ADM board offers support in prevention, treatment, and recovery in the community. They do receive some state and federal funding, but 77% of their budget comes from this tax levy.
When we talk about our prevention services and the lives that it saved, you can't really put a number to that, or who's seen our education and who it may have made a difference in a decision they made on a particular day.
They provide prevention programming for youth both in school and out, as well as counseling and treatment. The board also funds efforts for those further in their journey, supporting over 100 beds and recovery housing across the community.
If people come out of residential treatment and they don't have anywhere to go, then that's not really helpful to them in sustaining their recovery.
At the increased rate of 3.45 mils, the county estimates the ADM would receive $46.5 million in revenue.
We're hopeful in this off-election cycle that people come out and support mental health.
Many students and staff were in limbo yesterday after the outage of Amazon Web Services. The Amazon division provides services to many apps and websites. One major website that was out was Canvas. Kent State's Division of Information Technology was able to catch this and let those impacted know.
We caught wind that it was early, so we sent messaging out to the university. So most of that mitigated a lot of the outreach.
Canvas is the main program used for assignments, quizzes, and exams. Students and staff here at Kent weren't able to access this platform all day.
We still want to have the ability to communicate. So if people don't look at the email, which we did get out, and if they're trying to use the service, we want to have the ability to put some messaging up top of the tool, Canvas or something else. We found that through this, some of those tools, those abilities are also compromised when the whole thing is unavailable.
Other software like Flashline and KSU Mobile were also put on hold.
We actually have mechanisms in place so that they continue to work, but it doesn't receive like new information or new data.
This lets students access any old information, but no new updates were available. The services were restored at 6 p.m. after the company and its engineers spent the day figuring out the problem.
So we're all a little vulnerable to technology, for better or for worse, but it certainly illustrates the importance of making sure that we have redundancy and the ability to communicate.
Reporting for KSTV, I'm Talia Milowich.
West Virginia is banning artificial food dyes from school meals. Starting tomorrow, foods containing petroleum-based dyes, including Red 40, Yellow 6, and Blue 1, will be removed. Because of the ban, dozens of foods from red Jell-O to Dorito chips won't be served anymore. Earlier this year, West Virginia Governor Patrick Morrisey signed the law banning artificial dyes to prevent potential health effects. The dyes have been linked to hyperactivity and attention problems in some children. Part of Ohio's state budget says the state will end Medicaid expansion if the federal government's match drops below 90%, potentially costing the state millions. Officials say cutting Medicaid expansion would also cut the federal funding behind it. A new study ordered by the Health Policy Institute of Ohio says ending Medicaid expansion would cut more than 50,000 jobs over 5 years. The study also says the cuts could cause the state to lose out on more than $200 million in revenue.
Charlie and Courtney, we are just moments away from the final Under the Elms concert of the season. The Comm University Band will be playing the music of John Philip Sousa, but that's only the start of 4th of July celebrations this weekend. After tonight's show, you can head to Athens' annual fireworks display. The fireworks will be set off near the Pepsi bottling plant close to East State Street. There will be parking and viewing locations along East State Street, including the Market on State and the soccer fields by Walmart. The show starts at 10 p.m., but you might want to get there early to grab a seat. The celebration continues tomorrow in Nelsonville with the 30th annual Thunder in the Valley Fireworks Spectacular on the Hawking College campus. Parking and vending areas will open at 5 p.m. WSEO will also be broadcasting music during the fireworks, so you can bring your own radio and tune into the show. As you guys can see, there is a lot to explore this weekend for the 4th of July. Reporting for Newswatch, I'm Talia Milowich in Athens.
Josh and Charlie, Brew Week has officially commenced with part of Court Street shut down for attendees to celebrate the 20th Ohio Brew Week. I'm here with Brew Week director Brandon Thompson. Thanks for joining me. This week is packed with events. What are some of the highlights people should check out?
How about this karaoke tonight? What do you think?
Well, it sounds
Should we make
really
a trip?
fun. Maybe we should. I'm not doing anything tonight, so
any musical theater song. I think we could really
pull off Defying Gravity.
Oh, we could. We could pull out Defying Gravity.
We would eat
the
that
Glinda
up.
and Elphaba. Yeah. And now I have a question for you. Do you doom scroll?
On occasion. I
am guilty of it. I am guilty of it. That story, it takes a toll on people's mental health. I don't know if that's true for me, but I do doom scroll. I'm guilty of it. But that is all that we have for you guys tonight. But we will be right back here tomorrow at 6 for your Friday evening newscast.
For more updates, be sure to check out KentStater.com and follow us on Instagram at The Kent Stater. I'm Talia Milowich.
And I'm Lillian Drabek. Have a great night, Portage County.